These people will be married to the film in perpetuity forever. And so the film explores this whole idea. It's what?
It's redundant.
In perpetuity forever. I'm a redundant person. Yeah. That was more for him. It's in perpetuity, period, forever. But not only are we going to have the Brand X title sponsor, but we're going to make sure we sell out every category we can in the film. So maybe we sell a shoe and it becomes the greatest shoe you ever wore. The greatest car you ever drove from the greatest movie ever sold. You know, the greatest drink you've ever had, courtesy of the greatest movie ever sold.
So the idea is beyond just showing that brands are part of your life, but actually get them to finance the film? Is that?
Get them to finance the film, and actually we show the whole process of how does it work. The goal of this whole film is transparency. You're going to see the whole thing take place in this movie. So that's the whole concept, the whole film, start to finish, and I would love for CEG to help make it happen.
Yeah, you know, it's funny, because when I first hear it, it is the ultimate respect for an audience.
I don't know how receptive people are going to be to it, though.
Do you have a perspective, or do you? I don't want to use angle because that sort of has a negative connotation. But do you sort of know how this is going to play out?
No idea.
How much money does it take to do this?
1.5 million.
Okay.
I think that you're going to have a hard time meeting with them, but I think it's certainly worth pursuing a couple of really big obvious brands.
Who knows? Maybe by the time your film comes out, we look like a bunch of blithering idiots.
What do you think the response is going to be?
The responses mostly will be no.
But is it tough to sell because of the film, or is it tough to sell because of me?
Both.
Meaning, not so optimistic. So, can you help me? I need help.
I can help.
Okay.
Good.
Good. Awesome.
We got to figure out which brands.
Yeah.
That's the challenge.
When you look at like the people you deal with,
We've got some places we can go.
Okay. Okay.
Turn the camera off.
I thought turn the camera off meant let's have an off-the-record conversation. Turns out it really means we want nothing to do with your movie.
And just like that, one by one, all of these companies suddenly disappeared. None of them wanted anything to do with this movie. I mean, I was amazed. They wanted absolutely nothing to do with this project. And I mean, I was blown away because I thought the whole concept, the idea of advertising was to get your product out in front of as many people as possible, to get as many people to see it as possible. Especially in today's world, this intersection of new media and old media and the fractured media landscape. Isn't the idea to get that new buzzworthy delivery vehicle that's going to get that message to the masses? You know, that's what I thought. But the problem was, you see, my idea had one fatal flaw. And that flaw was this. Actually, no, that was not the flaw whatsoever. That wouldn't have been a problem at all. See, this would have been fine. But what this image represents was the problem. See, when you do a Google image search for transparency, this is... This is one of the first images that comes up. So, I like the way you roll, Sergey Brin. No. This was the problem. Transparency. Free from pretense or deceit. Easily detected or seen through. Readily understood. Characterized by visibility or accessibility of information, especially concerning business practices. That last line being probably the biggest problem. You see, we hear a lot about transparency these days. You know, our politicians say it. Our president says it. Even our CEOs say it. But suddenly, when it comes down to it becoming a reality, something suddenly changes. But why? Well, transparency is scary. Like that odd, still screaming bear. It's unpredictable. Like this odd country road. And it's also very risky. What else is risky? Eating an entire bowl of Cool Whip.